What up, YouTube? So this is my 2-week review of the Byrna EP, and let me tell you guys, a lot of guys on YouTube will say it's the same thing as the SD, which there is an argument there. Now, if you guys have been following my channel, you know I have 2 other Byrna SDs. This one I always keep pepper, and it's loaded right now. Don't want to drop that. And this one, just standard rounds mixed up, which I'll get into that in another video. Now, for some reason, if you guys rewind back and watch the videos I made with the EP, SD/EP, whatever you guys want to call it, I'm getting much better performance with my EP than I do with both of my SDs. The differences I've noticed with this one is more consistent, more steady FPS. Obviously, no trigger, or I'm sorry, no safety. So first pull the trigger, first shot. That's obvious. But there's a lot of guys that don't have these, and if they do, they say they know all about them, but they don't make videos of them. So another thing I found kind of strange with the EP model is, for some reason, the grip here, this whole area, feels a little more slimmer than my SD model. It feels more thick. This feels more slim, more better feel, fit in the hand. Now, I don't know why that is, or if it is, I don't really have a way to find out. But what I do know is I think they may have used a similar mold, because I don't know if it's showing up normal. There was the Byrna SD, and then the EP for no safety. But then I got thinking, maybe the mold is different with dimensions, but whoever was the computer programmer, to program the mold, maybe by mistake, they didn't put EP where it says Byrna SD. They didn't change those initials. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe that is the case, and if so, that could explain why the grip feels a lot more slimmer in your hand than the original SD. Feels more thicker, not by much, but noticeable. And I'm the kind of guy that notices a lot of these things. And then the first trigger pull, I'm getting really good FPS, as opposed on the EP, as opposed to the SD. If I put it on fire, I'm getting not as good a FPS first shot. So I'm wondering if maybe, I don't know, because they made this with no safety and designed for the first pull, first shot. Maybe, in theory anyways, what I'm thinking is maybe somehow, for an unknown reason, and they never said anything about it. Now, this is my opinion. It's the only thing that makes any logic. Maybe they somehow tweak something in here so that the first shot has a little bit more power. since they designed it without a safety on it. Now, I don't know if that's true. That's my own thought. I've been keep thinking about it these past 2 weeks now, and I fired a lot of shots through here, like 2 boxes of 8-gram CO2 Byrnas. And I don't know. I am loving the EP right now as much as I love my SDs. But I'll tell you what, you guys, I gotta be honest with you. I'm probably gonna be finding myself buying another EP. This thing is awesome. I'll tell you what. I bet those Hogue grips are gonna slide on here and fit on here much more easily, assuming this is slimmer than the SD model. So I don't know. Do I recommend this for you guys? That all depends on user. Honestly, if you guys aren't used to carrying a holster for concealed carry or whatnot, and if you're not in a habit with the safety for when you pull, as you pull out and turn safety down while you're ready, then the EP is going to be more for you guys. And this is my opinion. And if you're able to get the mindset of drawing your Byrna as if it was a firearm and taking practice, just dry fire and whatnot, and being able to pull it out your holster, and at the same time as you pull it, take it off safety and point, then either one would be good for you. Now, I've had people ask, you got 2 SDs, why would you want an EP? Well, to be honest with you guys, the EP never really thrilled me. Just because I heard mixed feelings. People would say they're lower FPS than the SDs, which I honestly thought by the way it's marketed. In the first shot, you get real bad FPS compared to the SD. Well, I decided to take my chances and buy one. And I tell you what, right now, this is outperforming with any round in it than my SD. Now, I don't know why that is. I really don't, but the EP is nice. And another reason I got it is because I want it for home, which I'll get into another video. But quick summary of that, I wanted this one for home, not to carry, because it looks too real. And the way the world is today, just takes one person to mistake it. Maybe they're a tourist, been in an area where it was a mass shooting, and they see this on me, they may call the police. I don't want to be victim over something non-lethal. So this one I mainly have for at home on my property, simply because it looks more real. Because it's black. And another thing to consider, you guys, if you're one of those who maybe takes medications to sleep, or if you're a heavy sleeper, or even if you're not a heavy sleeper, don't take medication to sleep. Something else to think about, why the EP may be good for you, is if you have brain fog, and those of you who don't know what that is, if you have ever been real heavy sleeping and you wake up and your eyes are like half open and you get like that white stuff in your eyes, whatever the hell you want to call it, that matter, where everything's like foggy, blurry maybe until you snap out of it. If you hear something at night, that's what's nice about the EP, because first pull, you don't have to worry about making a mistake first pull and doesn't fire, then you got to go like that and then fire. So that's another thing I like about the EP. There's a lot of things about this, a lot of pros. There's more pros right now than cons with this one. And that depends on the person. Now, I'm used to this. That don't bother me at all. When I travel, I honestly have it on fire. But it's in my backpack. So all I gotta do is pull it out and aim. So, and when I conceal carry, or when I'm working, I do have it on safety just in case. I don't want to pepper around shooting out. And for other reasons. But you guys asked my opinions in some emails. The EP, I like. I'm probably going to end up in the next month to buy another one. In regarding the LE, you guys, let me get into that real fast if you guys are still watching this video. A lot of you are saying, how come you're not getting the LE? Well, the reason is I don't really want the LE right now, because now I don't know how true this is. Don't hold me to this, because I'm not going to be responsible for misleading anyone. But from what I was told from a rep through Byrna, when I asked a question, if they plan on making the LE without the Byrna boost, where it still fits 12 grams CO2, but where it's just longer and the rail is the same as the SD all the way across, so you can mount lights on there. They said they're working, they believe they're working on some kind of plan or something along those lines for early next year, which we all know will probably be January, February. If they can come out with it, make up the design, then they're going to redo the design. That's when I'm buying it. But right now, I don't like how it hangs low with the Byrna boost. And when you put one of these lights on, they're hanging down here. I don't like that. It's not attractive for me. And honestly, another reason I don't like the LE right now is I don't know if you guys watch some of these guys' videos that actually chronograph them. I see shots go from 430 FPS, drop down on like 410 FPS. And then steady, and then drop down more. It drops down too fast. It's not consistent. I look for consistency with the 8 gram or 12 gram CO2. That's just me. That's what I look for, and that's why I decided to get the EP. Another reason why I decided to get the EP, and why if I even did get another Byrna, either it'd be EP or it'd be an SD. It's that simple. We all know from the HD there was issues in South Africa, the production of them, and when I moved it to the United States, those issues were getting worked out. When the SD first came out, there was issues with them, and as they got a little older, about 6, 7, 8 months older, issues were worked out. Now, I'm noticing that routine. And there are minor things, nothing serious, just watch YouTube videos, you'll see what I'm saying. So, you know, the CP, someone had mentioned to me, they seen something, I can't even remember. I read so many, I'm probably reading about 50 comments a day, you guys, plus emails I get, I can't remember, but someone had emailed me, or not emailed, sorry, left me a comment and mentioned that maybe this is one of the newer, improved versions of the EP. So assuming that's true, who knows, maybe that's why I'm getting better FPS, more improved than the other guys that were talking down about it. I don't know. But that's my video for tonight, you guys. It's kind of going on 15 minutes. Hopefully you guys follow me. And hopefully you guys like. And I will be making some more videos. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think, and like, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe. You have nothing to lose subscribing. Only to gain on my channel. I don't bullshit. I don't like some of these other guys. I'm not going to throw names out there as I ain't promoting that channel. Or I should say a couple channels. But those of you who have been following me, you know I'm straight up. I say it like it is. So that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. And like, share, subscribe.